Coverage you can count on from your good neighbor station. This is KGNS News Late Edition.
Good evening. Thank you for tuning in to KGNS News. I'm Austin Quiroz.
And Stephanie Lozano. Spring break is right around the corner, and Laredo organization wants to advise parents about the dangers their child could be exposed to while out of school.
Statistically, the week of spring break is known as the time of the year that has the most reported underage drinking and driving accidents. Veronica Jimenez with the SCAN organization believes that many times the kids are left home alone, unsupervised. She says it's important that parents talk about their kids and the dangers and consequences of drinking and drugs.
Because there's so many dangers through social media. They can be buying a lot of things through social media. We've seen where there's even marijuana, it's been laced with fentanyl. So we need to make sure that we talk to the teenagers about this, because there's a lot of, a lot of things that could happen to our teens.
To spot a party involving underage minors, Jimenez urges the community members to call the police immediately to prevent a potential drunk driving accident. The SCAN organization provides parents tips on how to speak of their child about these types of scenarios.
Stargazers will be able to experience a stellar parade unlike any other. The phenomenon is known as the Planet Parade, where the planets appear to be marching in a line across the sky. Stargazers will be able to see Venus, Saturn, Jupiter, and Mars with just the naked eye. However, a telescope will be needed to spot Uranus and Neptune. Peter Davis, the director for the Tammy U. Lamar Bruni Vergara Planetarium, says to observe the alignment of the planet, you don't really need anything, but there are apps available to help. Davis encourages stargazers to travel outside the city limits, away from the city lights, for the best viewing experience. In other news, nearly $2.5 million are going to a Webb County program that aims to provide warm and healthy meals to people who live in it.
Our reporter Athena has more of what these funds will be used for.
The Meals on Wheels is under the Webb County Community Action Agency umbrella and has been providing warm and nutritious meals to senior citizens, low-income residents, or these with disabilities in Webb County. This morning, Webb County commissioners held a groundbreaking ceremony to announce the expansion of the facility. Guillermo Walls, and the director for the Community Action Agency, says these funds from the American Rescue Plan Act will be used to renovate the building, upgrade some of the offices, and add a new kitchen for the Meals on Wheels program. Walls believes these new amenities will help expand their services.
We have a rented space that we occupy downtown that we're able to produce 400 to 500 meals per day. As we know, here in Webb County, there is quite a bit of demand from elderly, disabled veterans, and other individuals for meals. So with that expansion on the Meals on Wheels side, we'll be able to almost double our capacity to 700 or 800 meals per day.
Contract with a dietitian to create the well-balanced meals to ensure each recipient receives enough nutrition. They hope to have the kitchen up and running by this December. Aside from the Meals on Wheels program, the Webb County Community Action Agency also provides rural transportation, self-help, as well as light assistance.
Thank you, Athena. Tonight we hear from one of the Webb County residents on how they feel federal assistance and the importance of continuing these type of services.
Now, let's turn to the weather. We have Scott standing by tracking how the day will be looking for everyone in our area.
Thank you. This is going to be a very warm week with lots of high temperatures in the 90s, some temperatures in the 80s, some sun on certain days, and then at night, no sun at all. So prepare for that. Back to you at the desk.
Thank you, Scott, for that update. Well, that does it for us this evening.
Thank you for tuning. Be sure to visit kgns.tv for the very latest.